true life story. I almost dated someone who told me he was a medical doctor. This person was an IT guy. What if that potential doesn't materialize? This person, I see you becoming a governor. Oh my, the governor. You know, there was a time in Lagos, especially, there was a time where there were lots of motivational speakers. Like, what do you do? Oh, I'm a motivational speaker. I'm a life coach. Let me introduce you. Hi, hey. Hi, if it's your first time here. My name is Adenike or Olori Esho. On this channel, I create content that relates to love, marriage, and lifestyle. So if you're interested in any of those things, please subscribe to the channel, check out my other videos, thumbs up this video, and let me know down below that you are a new subscriber, all right? Thank you. Today, I want to talk about a statement that most women are familiar with. Today is all about my ladies, okay? So get in here and let us chat. Let us talk about this statement that I'm sure you have heard of. Marry a man with potential. I was like, okay, what does it really mean to marry a man with potential? Because even me, I know I've heard it over and over, and I know I've thought about it as well. And I realized that, listen, that statement has a couple of layers to it, okay? So marrying a man, when people say, oh, marry a man with potential, they are essentially saying that you should marry a man that has a vision, not just a television. Okay, marry a man that has a bright future, marry a man that is going somewhere. And really, when you talk about potential, it means something that is capable of being developed, of being developed into something. That is what potential means. That is what it means, based on my understanding, to marry a man with potential. And yes, that is amazing. You should do that. That is all well and good, but here is the kicker, right? Now, listen to this. What if that potential doesn't materialize? So, Adenike, are you saying that I should not marry a man with potential, but I should marry a ready-made man? No. That's not what I'm saying. By all means, if a man is ready-made, although one pastor said ready-made man is ready-made trouble. There is beauty in growing and building with someone. But by all means, if you meet someone and the person has it all set up and whatever, and you guys fall in love and that's the person for you, hey, who doesn't want that? By all means, go for it. But I'm not saying you should chase after that. I'm just saying that in your pursuit of marrying a man with potential, there are 5 things that you should keep in mind, okay? Let's break them down. Number 1, you need to understand that potential is not enough. You need to see what if that person even sees the potential that you see in them, okay? Is the person taking active steps to activate that potential? Are they investing in personal growth and development that will activate that potential? Do you get what I'm saying? Okay, let's say you meet someone, right? You meet someone and you really like the person, you guys like each other, you get talking and everything, and you realize that, oh, he doesn't have it together yet, but this guy does have potential to be great, okay? And you try, but maybe for whatever reason he's struggling or he's in between jobs or whatever, and you decide to help, okay? You decide to help him get a job, set him up with an interview, maybe give him a book. You hear about an interview, you send it to him. Whatever you can do in your own little way, you try to, that will put him on the right path. You send his way. How does he react to it? How does he react to you trying to help him? Does he jump into those situations and even at the very least examine them to see, oh, are these along the lines of what I want? And does he take active steps, when you try to help him? Or does he just sit back and say, no, I don't need your help. I can figure it out on my own. I can do this on my own. Is this someone that is just sitting around thinking, oh, I'm going to be great, but that person isn't doing anything to activate that potential, to activate that success. Number 2, do you respect and admire who he is today, as of now, not just who he's going to become? Okay, so what if Jesus comes? No, I'm joking. Well, yeah. What I'm saying is, don't just be with a man. Don't just marry a man because, oh, he has potential to be great and he's developing on that potential. Do you respect who he is? Who he is right now, who he is today, not just because of who he is going to become. You know, you don't want to be with someone just because, this person, I see you becoming a governor. Oh my, the governor. You know, and I want to be first lady, so let me just persevere. No, what if, you know, unless if you're a witch and you've seen the future. But what if it doesn't that dream, that what you see doesn't materialize? So be with someone, yes, because they have potential to be great, but not just that, because also of the person they are today, of the person that person is today, of the person they are on the path to where they are going to. And that's going to lead me into number 3, right? How does he see his own potential? Okay, does he think he have a potential to be great, or is he just a smooth talker? There are 2 different things. Okay, you meet someone. Oh, what do? You know. There was a time in Lagos, especially. There was a time where there were lots of motivational speakers. Like, what do you do? Oh, you know, I'm a motivational speaker. I'm a life coach. You meet someone and you ask the person, what do you do? And the person says, oh, I'm a businessman. Oh, really? What kind of business? You know, buying and selling, importing and exporting. Nothing. Oh, what do you import? Oh, you know, this and this, that. Nothing specific. You know, I'm hustlers. They are on a hustle. Anything, you know, let's just do. And whilst that might be great, and whilst that might be amazing, that they are hardworking and trying to make something of themselves, some people think they have arrived when they have not even started. You don't want to be that kind of person. I don't see anyone do. And you do for. They will sell you their picture. You say if you go and buy designer sunglasses because you are thinking, oh, that future is too bright. I cannot see clearly. Even my lashes cannot allow me to see the future. Do you get what? That is how how good some people are in packaging themselves. You know, no lies, no true life story. I almost dated someone who told me he was a medical doctor. This person was an IT guy. I never want to talk about this story. I don't even think I'll do a story time. But I met this person. You know, in one of my videos, I talked about the prayer I always pray, that Father, open my eyes to see the things that are hidden about this person, that I would always pray that prayer before getting into a relationship or the moment I start liking someone. There was an unsettling in my spirit about that person. And I liked the person, but there was just an unsettling in my spirit. And I started praying that prayer. And that prayer led me to start asking certain questions. And it led me to realize that this was not someone I met off chance. This was someone that was introduced to me, you know. And that prayer led me into finding out the truth that that person admitted to my face when he knew he had been caught red-handed. This person told me he was a medical doctor. He was doing his housemanship or internship, whatever. What do they call it in the US again? You know, that thing that doctors do for a year or two after graduating medical school. He was working in this hospital. This was his supervisor. Details. Okay, detailed. I had no reason to be suspicious other than the fact that my spirit was unsettled about the whole thing. So when I found out, I confronted him, and you know, he was nervous and everything, and he admitted it. I was like, so what do you do? And this was weeks. Like, let's just say this was at least 2 months of talking, you know, talking to each other and trying to see if the relationship would work. And I was like, what do you do? And he was like, oh, he is into IT and all of that. And I was like, so why did you lie? Like, you've never even been to medical school. It wasn't that you went to medical school, you dropped out. Oh. My mind was blown. Okay, my mind exploded. But that is how people find themselves in marriages and in relationships that shouldn't have happened in the first place. You know, because you don't take the time to step back, to look at the warning signs and to pray and to think. I know I've heard of a story of someone who was married to someone that was doing 419. The person didn't know. And when eventually that person got caught, they carried her along with it. Like, oh, no, you are married to him. How many years now? And you want to say you didn't know? Oh, I thought he was into business. Ọmọ yín ò ṣàgbàfọ̀, òun káṣọ wálé. You know, like in Yoruba, it means that your daughter is not, your son is not a laundryman and is bringing clothes home. Okay, number 4, it is very important for that person to also see the potential in themselves. You know, it's okay to help people build their self-esteem and to support people and help people grow and all of that. But the person should at least have an iota of something, of an understanding that, oh, this is what I'm capable of. You know, the person should have some sort of confidence in their God-given potential, you know, and it is important for them to see it. When you want to become something, you need to be able to see it. That's the reason why that's one of the reasons why people do vision boards. And, you know, you do resolutions and all of that. Because when you want to become something, it is essential for you to be able to see it, call it into existence. It's not enough for someone to believe on your behalf. You need to believe in your potential yourself. That person needs to believe in his potential himself. Even God, when God instructed Ezekiel to say to the dry bones, God does not have mouth. Was he not the one that created the heavens and the earth? Didn't he speak the whole world and everything in it into existence? So God did not need Ezekiel. Ezekiel could as well have stood there and God would have said, oh, dry bones, rise again. And Ezekiel would have marveled at the power of God. But no, God said to Ezekiel, say, open your own mouth. Open your mouth and say to these dry bones. God was instructed, so he still had to say it with his own mouth. So if you want to become something, you need to be able to see it yourself. That person needs to be able to see it. It's okay, like I said, to help people build their self-esteem. But when you are the one, tongbe konkere, meaning you are the one carrying the foundation and building cement and doing all of that, how much work are you going to do in that person? And at the end of the day, if you do all the work and it still doesn't materialize, well, what are you going to do? Are you willing to live with it? Number 5, trying to change a man is a waste of time. I've also talked about this in one of my other videos. Well, I'm just going to mention it again real quick, but go check out my other videos. I've mentioned this, that you cannot change people. You cannot change human beings, okay? So if you see him and you can't impose the potential that you see in him, if he doesn't even see it, you know, you cannot impose your own dream into him if that is not his dream. Don't mistake, how did my pastor say it? Don't mistake a patience for a relationship. There are people God will bring into your life, not for you to date them, not for you to marry them, but for you to help them, okay, on their journey. And let them keep going till they meet their own spouses in the future. Okay, there are people like that God will bring into your life. Your role is not to date those people. So don't mistake those kind of people for a God-given relationship. I hope you guys have understood everything I've said in this video. And I hope it makes sense to you. Please let me know down below in the comment section. Did I make sense? Did you get it? Did I connect? Did I communicate to you? If there was a point you were expecting me to make and I did not make, please let me know down below as well in the comment section. Let us talk about it. Yeah. Thanks so much for watching. Please subscribe to my channel if you aren't. Please check out my other videos. Thumbs up this video. And yes, thank you so much for watching. I love you. I pray God blesses you, your home, your marriages, your relationships. Most importantly, I pray God blesses you. Remain in God and God bless you. Mwah. See you again very soon. Bye.